I just installed an AIRLOCK One air purifier on our HVAC system in the Airstream, and I'm about to install the second one because we have two air conditioners, and with a 30-foot rig, AIRLOCK suggested that we use two, one on each of our air conditioning units. Regardless of what's going on in the air in your rig, whether it's dust or pollen or odors, it's all connected to air particles. The idea behind an AIRLOCK is that it is going to use these ion emitters to trap the air particles, and that's going to cut down on the dust, the pollen, the odors within your rig. I know several people that have installed this. I've watched a lot of videos from people. Everybody seems really happy about it, including especially people that I trust that are online that have installed these and have done long-term tests and have really liked them in terms of cutting down on the odors, some of the musty smells in either their RVs or their boats, because these are designed to be used with both. Installation overall is pretty easy. I do like that they offer different ways to mount these in your RV because everybody's rig and everybody's air conditioning unit is different. You need to make sure that these ionizers, these little bristles on this unit, when it has power, are able to have airflow go across them. I mentioned different ways to mount it. It does have magnets on the back, and so I ended up just sticking it to part of the metal that's inside the air return, and it's holding really well. I'm going to keep tabs on it as we travel with the rig to make sure it's not moving around. There you can see the AIRLOCK One magnetized to a strip of metal that we have up there in the return for the air conditioning unit. And you can see trees and sky because I've got everything opened up on the roof so that I could get to the wiring. But if you don't have something to stick it to, maybe you have someplace that you could mount a magnetic or a metal bar, and they give you that with some heavy-duty double-stick tape. So you mount that metal bar somewhere, and then the magnets will stick to that. Or it does have little screw holes in the back that you can use if you have the ability to just attach a screw to something within your unit or on your rig. You'd be able to use it that way as well. So kudos to AIRLOCK. You can have the same RV, even the same type, the same model, and maybe it's made in a different year. Maybe it's made in the same year as somebody else, and it'll have a completely different air conditioning unit. Because there are so many variables in the type of rig you have and the type of air conditioning unit you have, I'm not going to get into too much of an installation video here, but I did want to mention a couple of things. One is AIRLOCK does a nice job of including plenty of cord. So basically what you're doing is you're going to connect the hot wire to a hot wire on your air conditioning unit, and the black wire is going to go to your neutral or your ground. People that have a air conditioner that's kind of the traditional RV style, where it's installed in the roof and coming down into the interior, you're probably going to put it inside the cabinet of the air conditioner inside there, and you can get to it from inside. The Airstream has ducted units, so our Dometic air conditioners are up on the roof, which made it a little more complicated for me because, well, it's an Airstream, and if you're an Airstream owner, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But for those who don't have Airstreams, the roof is not really walkable. You can get up on there, and as long as you stay along the rib lines where the rivets are attached to the frame, you're fine. If you step anywhere else, depending on how heavy you are, you're going to leave a dent in your roof. So you always have to be careful about that. So it made it a little bit trickier, especially with the vents and the solar panels and everything else we have up there. It's a little bit of a game of Twister for a while, but it didn't go too badly. And I was able to get everything installed in a relatively short amount of time. I said it wasn't going to be an installation video, but I wanted to mention just a couple of things about installation. You want to make sure that those ionizing bristles have free space so that there's plenty of airflow going past it. You want to make sure that they're not within more than a couple of inches of anything else. You especially want to make sure they're not close to touching any kind of metal. And you want to be careful that if you're ever up there for some reason messing with it when this is on, that you do not touch those bristles because you can get a little bit of a shock from those apparently. And the other thing is, obviously, be safe. This is an electrical unit. You're dealing with electricity. Make sure everything is shut off, unplugged, disconnected, circuit breakers off, whatever you need to do to make sure that there is no power going through those wires before you're unhooking them and then hooking them back up. You might wonder why I'm standing inside our bathroom now. Besides needing a shower, I'm also here to talk to you about AIRLOCK. We were gifted the AIRLOCK Ones, and we also were gifted AIRLOCK Voyages. And that's because the company reached out and said, hey, we have this product. We think your audience would like it. Would you like to become an affiliate and share this with them? Our rule for becoming an affiliate is we always have to test a product. I want to install it. I want to test it. I want to use it for a while. I want to check out its quality. I want to work with the company and see what they're like. That way, if we become an affiliate, I know I can stand behind the product, at least to the best of my ability in terms of what I have experienced with that company and with their product. It's been a while since we got the AIRLOCK Ones. It was wintertime when we first got them. There was no way to get up on the roof of the Airstream and do that install, and life kind of got in the way. So it's been a bit that we've been sitting on those. But we've been using the AIRLOCK Voyage for months now, and we have been using it in the bathroom. It's designed to work similarly to the AIRLOCK Ones. It is an air ionizer, so it's going to collect those bad particles, especially odors, and it's going to neutralize them. And yeah, you're going to have some smells in the bathroom, obviously, but it's not just about toilet odor. There's wet towels in here and bath mats, and things just stay moist in the bathroom more so than in other parts of your rig. And so even if you don't have toilet odors, you might have just sort of a musty, stale odor. And I understand that can be even worse in boats than it is in RVs. So the Voyage was set up to be a portable unit. You plug it in, it runs on AC power. And it also actually has a DC plug that you can use if you're doing the van life kind of thing and want to run it on the road. So that's pretty handy as well. But we've been using it for months, as I said, and it has made a significant difference in the bathroom. It just doesn't have that sort of musty odor. And especially in the wintertime when it's closed up and we're using it, you can have all that steam in there, and that becomes a problem over time. We have a small vent with a fan in the roof, but there's no window that opens in our bathroom. So there's no way to really air it out the way we do the rest of the rig. So having a Voyage in the bathroom has proven itself. So I can wholeheartedly endorse the Voyage. I'm hoping I can endorse the AIRLOCK One. We'll use it for a bit and give you a follow-up video and let you know. But we can attest to AIRLOCK and the company. One of the Voyages they sent us had a bad plug on it. It just stopped working one day. And I thought it was a bad unit, so I contacted them and they said, oh, no problem. We will send you another one. And when I got the new one, just on a whim, I plugged the new cord into the old unit and it worked. So it turned out it was the bad transformer block on the cord, not the unit itself. I contacted AIRLOCK about that. They said that's really unusual for them to hear something like that. Got all kinds of information from me about the product number, the serial number, all that kind of information, so they could chase it down and figure out what happened. And they told me go ahead and keep the new Voyage unit, run the old one, whatever I wanted to do that made me happy. And that overall made me happy. The product service was excellent. Customer service was outstanding. We had a new AIRLOCK Voyage within days of me contacting them. That is incredible service, and I'm really happy to say that I'm proud to be an affiliate with AIRLOCK. So check them out. If you're interested in these, like I said, stick around. We will do a bit more of a testing on the AIRLOCK Ones and let you know how those are working out. The AIRLOCK Voyage is definitely a go-to product if you're looking for something that's going to be portable. You could use it in your bathroom. You could use it in a kitchen area. It's made for smaller rooms, not for your entire rig. So don't get one and think you're going to fix the problem in your entire rig. But some kind of an enclosed space, it's going to work great in those. I hope this has been helpful for you to see what we're doing with AIRLOCK, both the AIRLOCK Voyage and the AIRLOCK Ones. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments below. I'm happy to help however I can or find information for you if I don't have it on hand. In the meantime, keep on trekking, and we'll see you out there.